Why are relationships so hard? I want to thank Jenna with Illuminated Tarot for having me think about this and pull cards on this. So I don't know where she got it, but there's 4 problems in relationships. Four points you have to hit in every relationship. The first one is sexual. Like if there's addiction and the devil card energy, which the devil is the addiction, greed, envy, materialism, obsession, sexual lust, it's not going to work. If there's financial issues, like someone is financially taking too much and you just can't take it on, it's not going to work. The tower. The foundation will crumble. The foundation will crumble. See, foundation? It wasn't good enough. It came down just in the death card. Came down like the bridge that was hit in that one spot and just comes down. You know, in the light of that, I just want to say I pray for all the families that had lost people in that tower moment. Knight of Cups in reverse. Prince Charming, romantic proposals. Well, I want to say something about that. I had a friend, and he knows I still love him. Friends forever. And he used to read Cosmo magazine. I'm like, why the heck do you have Cosmo magazine? And he said, because I want to know what women want. I read the articles about what women want, and then I go ahead and do that. Prince Charming, romantic proposals in reverse. Not looking for, what you want. Not being who you are, but going into a relationship being somebody else. So that you can, get what you need. What about the other person? I mean, aren't we 2 people that are like trying to come together? Anyway, back to the 4. The third one is emotional. So being immature, and don't own up to your own stuff. So when that person that you read the Cosmo magazine or listen to tarot and figure out exactly what it is that they need, and then you come in and you're doing all this stuff, but as soon as they say something or try to stick up for themselves or say, hey, this is how I want to be treated, you start gaslighting and acting like a fool. I've had that happen to me recently in a situation that I just let go of in 2023. Anytime I was like, hey, this is sort of like how I want to be treated, or maybe, wait, I'm in Scorpio. So it was like, hey, this is how I want to be treated. And then it got turned around. I can't believe you actually think that I'm that person. I'm like, I'm not thinking you're that person. I'm thinking that I'm telling you who I am and what I want out of a relationship. 4th is mental. So always wraps you in a mental game. So more gaslighting. Taking something that's amazing and wonderful and then trying to manipulate it. Well, let's think about like things that grow. All right, so I go out and I love zinnias. So let's talk about zinnias. They attract the butterflies. They're the cuttable ones that have the big, beautiful, different color blooms. Okay, so what if I planted that seed? And then as soon as it came up, I was like, I don't like that it has 2 leaves. I'm going to pull one off. Is it going to grow? No. Or worse yet, I wanted to have 3 leaves and I attach one. Let me get more to talk about here. Don't ever apologize for having standards. Forgive them for not appreciating your contribution. And once you're done with that, you need to go into the hermit mode and feel it. Wow, they didn't appreciate my contribution. Was it me? What did I do? Was it them? What are they going through? And then forgive yourself for acting out of fear or anger. And then move forward. Don't do this. See them? They're just a bunch of kids playing with sticks. Five of Wands. Rivalry challenges for obstacles or sport. And don't do this. Don't build up your wall with your wands. Do this. Go into the hermit energy. Forgive them for not appreciating your contribution. Then forgive yourself for acting out of fear or anger. Because we want to move forward. The Chariot. Now remember, with the Chariot, there are no reins. You can't, like with the horses, if you had two horses, you could control where you were going. If it was a motor with a wheel, steering wheel, this is the steering wheel. This is the steering wheel. All chakras working properly together is the steering wheel. Or else you're going to go in circles. Like Post Malone's song. He also says in that song that he wants her to reach out because he doesn't want to take the blame. We have to take the blame. That's part of the forgiving them for not appreciating your contribution. And it's part of forgiving yourself for acting out of fear or anger. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Reading Cosmo magazine and acting, not being yourself, and then finding out, wow, that didn't work. Well, I mean, of course that didn't work. Because you're not that guy who wrote the article, or the girl who wrote the article, probably. Of course that didn't work. So your chakras are the I know. That's your crown chakra. The I know. My crown chakra is working overtime. Your third eye chakra, the I see. The throat tarot, the I speak. That's a big one because that one gets clobbered up a lot with a lot of people. Yeah, people lose their voice. Like I'm probably getting ready to lose mine for reading so much tarot today, but the heart chakra, the I love. The solar plexus chakra. The I can. I can. I'm worth it. I'm worthy. The I need glasses chakra. I feel. It's a sacral chakra. And then the root chakra. I have. Now, how do we do that? How do you open those chakras? Well, there's people out there that can help you open the chakras. They do the work with like vibrations and energy, and they open them up. I'm due. I'm due to go do that. Death at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor. The Men of Tarot. So we have the King of Cups. He's a supportive leader, tolerance, and has empathy. We have the King of Pentacles, a solid, practical leader, wise investor. We have the King of Swords, an intentional leader who has a lot of strategic thought. And then we have the King of Wands, a bold leader with power, charm, and courage. With Divine Feminines, we have the Queen of Cups, a nurturing person with healing and support. A resourceful person is the Pentacles, fertility and domesticity. The Queen of Swords, self-sufficient person, loyal and honest. And the Queen of Wands, a feisty person, confidence and with self-assurance. So how do we get through that with love? How do we make relationships work? Temporary financial hardships, negative change in circumstancing, feeling left out in the cold. The only person that can make you feel left out in the cold is yourself. Financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you. If you feel the world's against you, you're right, because you're going to see that the world is against you. Struggle, hardship, bad luck, homelessness, poverty, unemployment. So I guess you would probably say, well, how is the universe not against that guy who's standing out on the corner begging for money? Well, he chose that. I strictly believe that he has chosen that. With the Temperance card, I know my extremes. Now I seek peace. That's back to going back into the hermit mode and forgiving them for not appreciating your contribution. Because maybe your contribution wasn't exactly what you thought because of the 4: sexual, financial, emotional, and mental. If you want a good relationship with somebody, why would you ever wrap them in a mental game? Why? When what we want in relationships is temperance. We want balance, peace, patience, moderation, inner calm, perspective, tranquility, harmonious relationships, soulmates, serenity, compromise, forgiveness. Don't apologizing for having standards. Don't ever apologize for having standards. Don't ever apologize for sticking up for yourself. Don't ever apologize if someone is saying, if you are just crying and screaming and yelling and, hey, hi, it's me. Forgive yourself for acting that way. Forgive them for not appreciating your contribution. Maybe it isn't just what they need. Maybe it isn't what you need. Maybe it's divine intervention, which is like rejection is like divine intervention too. The Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Coming into yourself and kind of remembering who you were all before everyone came in and tried to change you, including yourself, reading Cosmo magazines. So that's what we all did, right? Like the pool was huge, right? When we were younger. And we were like, well, we got to figure out how to win. How to win the person to have, well, it was really just the first one, right? It's all we wanted. And now, if you want a deeper relationship, you need to successfully overcome problems. Successfully overcome problems. Forgive them, and then forgive yourself. Boy, is that hard. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Get over your dissatisfaction with life. Guys, I'm working on this. This is why I'm doing this. I have not gotten there. And if I think I got there, the universe just takes me down a notch. Like, you ain't there yet. Not even close. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. Forgive them for not appreciating your contribution. And then forgive yourself for acting out of fear and anger.